contestant, as you know, is saying, some version of what you have said. Now, it is often said that when it comes to a second term for any governor, his first term and his achievements, what he was able to do, oftentimes is a lot more important and helpful to him than anything you can do by way of campaigning. Are there landmark matters that you think will stand the governor in good stead? We are seeing some pictures right now. I don't know if you're also seeing them. I think the roads over there have also always been a challenge.
Yari, I think if you have the ears on the ground, you will know that we are talking about an administration that is firing on all cylinders. Right from the day he was sworn in on March 17th, 2022, the governor began work the day he was sworn in. The next day he went to Oboko. I don't know if you heard about Oboko. Oboko was one of the largest urban slum in Southeast Nigeria. The next day he went there, and that was the day that the transformation of Oboko began. And today Oboko is a new city. The governor has been firing on all cylinders, over 867 kilometers of road awarded, now completed over 641. We talk about recruitment of over 8,115 teachers, over 1,000 health workers. And we talk about the truly free education that is currently on in Anambra State from basic to secondary. And you talk about a lot of things that the governor is doing, free antenatal and free delivery services, including the cesarean section in all the public hospitals in Anambra State. And you talk about the 33-year-old Jinx, the new brand new Light City, the Anambra government, the new Anambra government house and governor's lodge. That the governor, we call it a mini city, a Vatican, something that has not been seen in the history of Anambra State before. And the governor is dualizing all the trunk A roads in Anambra State. Even the trunk A roads, I hope you know they belong to the federal government. They fall under the jurisdiction of the federal government. So, and a lot of things. 5,000 youths have been trained under the 1U2 skills program, empowered. In a few days' time, we have over 8,300 of them that have been trained already, and they'll be empowered. So the governor is not resting. He's a man that came with a vision, a very strong vision. He's a man that's working day and night sleeplessly to make sure that he brings good governance to the people of Anambra State. And remember that the governor has been able to do this thing without borrowing a dime. As a matter of fact, I think he's probably the only governor in Southeast Nigeria that has not borrowed a dime to do all this thing. But he has outperformed his peers. He has outdone other governors. And the people of Anambra State are not looking out for anyone else, because the man they've been waiting for is already here. And he's doing this in such a manner that has not been seen in the history of Anambra State before. So people are happy, and the governor is not resting on his achievement. For him, he's just starting. It's just the beginning of good governance. So the plans he has for Anambra State, are so big that it's not something that will be achieved in 4 years. And our people are ready to give him another 4 years to consolidate the things he's already started.
Okay. I was going to ask you what has been able to be achieved about in the labor sector, youths and employment. So you touched on it briefly there. Would you like to expatiate a bit on that?
This is an administration that considers that puts a high premium on human capital development, which is, we're talking about education. That's why I've told you that education in Anambra State in public schools is now completely free of charge from basic to secondary. You don't pay a dime. So, and it's a nexus of smart vision that the governor came up with. And now the governor, to make the whole thing solid, first of all, I told you that he recruited 5,000 teachers first, and another 3,115 teachers, bringing the total number to 8,115 teachers. And remember, he did that in the first 2 years of his administration. Now, after that, it comes to the health sector, where over 1,000 health workers were recruited. And it comes to the area of youth empowerment, which I've told you that we have a training program that was called One Youth, Two Skills. What it means that for every youth that undergoes the training, the person must have learned at least two skills to better their lives with. And these youths are not just trained. These youths are trained and empowered to take care of their future. And as a matter of fact, 1,000 of those youths came out the other day to thank the governor and to tell him that they are now millionaires. 1,000 of them, youth millionaires. And they're now thanking the governor and have been opting to use their own resources and to use the knowledge they've gained to train others. So it's a circle of immense development, and it's a circle of big dreams. Okay. And this is something that the governor is spearheading, as I told you, without borrowing a dime.